go. Okay. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We should all be live. Let's have a quick look. It does seem to be. Chat's gonna need setting up. So let me go get this set up real quick. I've got to set Twitch manually now as well, which is weird. Twitch needs to be manually set up because for some reason the automatic activation isn't working. Okay, should be working. Keyword info shouldn't. I'm just gonna get a test sent. It's not working. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, is it? I don't know. This is laggy. It is definitely lagging on me. Okay, let me restart my thing here. So let me. Oh, I've already got terrible. Why is it struggling? I don't understand why I'm having so much. Why my thing struggling so much to stream recently? Like, I used to stream no problem, but yet all of a sudden it's becoming really problematic. And I couldn't tell you why. You've not receiving enough materials in smooth streaming and such views will be buffering. Yeah, but I'm not sure why. There you go. It should be better now. Automatically opened. Open that. Open both of you. Live chat, cool. Figure this. Oops. How do I make unclickable? Oh, why is it? Oh, my set. Somehow, between the time of me setting it up, earlier and now, it somehow broke itself. I can no longer tab it out, which means I'm gonna get stuck. I can, yeah, because it's activating user information. Hey, welcome, man. First, nice, congrats. Okay. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, and yeah, how are you doing? Let me see if I can get the sorts. Yes, everything's so. There you go. Unclickable. One sec. Because otherwise it won't work. Open your stream shop. Pop feature, click source toolbar, enable extension. Wait, what? No. Oh, okay. So the total / ice. I'm on camp for the next 17 days or so, so I won't have I won't have any means to charge my phone, and I don't have much data, so it's in and out again. I'll be here when school starts again. Otherwise, I'm good. You? Ooh, nice. Enjoy your camp. That sounds like it's gonna be fun. You can never go wrong with camping. It's very good. But excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, that sounds nice. Other than that, I'm good. Hey. Oh, come on. Why the thing's gonna update? It sucks. It isn't. I'll be team captain. I'll have 10 I'll have 10 kids. I'll have 10 kids, 12 and less under me. Oh. Okay, maybe it isn't as great. I swear I'll get lost in the forest and I'm gonna lose the kids too. Nah, you'll be fine. Don't worry. I think you'll have that. You got it. Okay, why was it I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I can't even open my chat. This is getting obnoxious. I want to see what we'll do when my nose starts to bleed and I feel like blacking out. Well, yeah, that would be bad. So I think in that case, it's good. It should be good to have someone with you just in case. Because that's a bad day. Honestly, in the forest, yeah, particularly not a good place to have it. Was it Control Shift? Oh, well, they won't give me anyone else. That's bad. Oh, I'm gonna. My chat overlay is driving me insane. I have it working. I just want to know how to stop me from cleaning it. I swear, if the algae start to act up again, yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna die in there alone with 10 kids watching. That's not a good day, but yeah, I don't really know what positive thing I can say. Okay. Always on top, but I can't set it always on top because it's not working. I don't want tuna hurt. Yeah. Well, annoyingly, I think there's always things. At least you can get it once it's done and over with. That's it. So that's something. But yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be a bit of a. It's not gonna be very fun, but hope for the best and prepare for the worst, I guess. I don't really know what to say. Okay, so even size? No. Wait, even my thing is telling me it's not working. What? 17 days out. 17. A lot of time for blacking out forest. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But you know, you got this. I reckon you got this. You know, positivity and all. Oh, I just done goof. Oh, I've now overlaid the wrong thing. I'm late. Hey, welcome, Sass. Need to go now. On the way and not unupdated. Bye. Enjoy the stream. I will do. Good luck with your camp ban. I hope the best. And welcome, Celestial. I got a problem. My overlay is on my screen and I can't get rid of it. Okay, it's gone. No, you're on my screen. Get off my screen, please. There's no policy. You're blacking out the forest. Well, at least you're surrounded by nature. Even though nature is technically the cause of it, but you know. Hope you survive this camp. As do I. Let me just test this. Great, my things just closed my... Oh no, it has come through, right? Oh my goodness, this is going to be the death of me. I'm allergic to nature. Well, that does pose an issue. that does pose an issue. There you go. There you go. Okay, now back on. Everything's working again. Okay, I need to quickly do this before they wake up. So let's just go doop 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 doop. So do I also go off the unhinged route? Well, being unhinged isn't always a good. Why is my chat clickable? Why is this giving me so much trouble? I just want to play game. Why must you give me so much issues? I can't click because my chat box is becoming clickable, and I can't disable it because it's being funny. Maybe we can, okay, Control Shift X. Is that X? Or am I pressing? Yes. Yeah, but then that bumps up and it doesn't even do its job. Oh my goodness. We'll make it insane to this one. No, it's the stupid overlay's not working again. Because why would it? The right click just doesn't work anymore. Last 10 kids watching me trying to breathe. Okay, bye. Goodbye. I wish you the best. How do I not... See, I know what's happened is asking me for options, but we don't want options. Maybe let's try this. Maybe this will fix it. Nah, I'm dead anyway. Well, good luck. Bye. Bye indeed. I'm going to... I don't know what I'm going to do. This thing is driving me... Like, it's bringing up the wrong bloody menu. Oh, stupid. My overlay broke last stream, and I'm trying to get it refixed, but it's not wanting to, and it's doing my head in. Because on my screen, usually, it's always on my screen so I can see what messages is. Why can't it be? So I can always see, like, when it's there, but for some reason now, it's not, I can't tell it to, like, be not clickable, which means I can't play because I can't touch, like, half my screen I can't click anything on, or it hides, or I can't see the chat, both of which is a pain. So do we change it once again? Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out, but it's like finding a needle in a haystack. I'm searching it, and it's just like, nah. Because it's free. No, I'm not downloading an app. It used to work, no problem. But wait, something's wrong with your avatar's mouth, is it? Oh my goodness, that's not healthy. Okay, so I'm stuck in it. Okay, what's going on? Why am I like this? That's not meant to do that. This is not healthy. I hotkeyed something and I'm not sure why I hotkeyed. This is testing my patience so badly. Is that physically possible? I don't think so. I can't even fix it because my chat overlay is getting in the way. Oh. Expressions. Oh, shift. Okay. There we go. Oh, I fixed it. Oh, I'm all back to normal. I'm not cursed anymore. I can do lots of facial expressions. Yeah. Boo. Oh, I'm sad now. Back to normal Amph again, yes. We got shocked, sad, depressed, happy, smiling, creepy smile, and normal. Although it's a nice distraction, but I really need this to stop. How to make my overlay unclickable on my screen. Why is that word share on it? Crazy would be accurate for that. Yeah. If you seriously tell me the same thing, I'm gonna get really annoyed. Clicking, not working. So stream, enable transparent, set the overlay to always above loud. If you tell me to just right click, can't right click. It just doesn't work. Oh. This is making my head hurt. It's adding like options, which is an issue because like it's giving me the option to like ban, but like, you know, like, yeah, it's bringing options like this: delete message, actions, see history, toggle queue, text to speech. I don't want that, which overly using. I'm using Social Stream Ninja. It was working perfectly fine. And now it's just like, no, I don't feel like it. I'm gonna do what I want. I ain't gonna listen. Wait a minute. I think I did it. I think it's working. Oh, no. No, the wrong thing is stuck up. Now the wrong thing is permanently on screen. Oh, Ooh, murder's bad. Remember, murder's bad. Even though this thing is testing my patience beyond... I can't even... My chat's moving. I can't... Murder's bad. Murder's very, very bad. We do not want to commit the murder. Even though... Oh, why is... Oh, what is... Why are things... NVIDIA, bugger off. What are you trying to do? I can't see my screen anymore because my thing is stuck on top. Okay. Gone. Yes. Goodbye, NVIDIA. Close, NVIDIA. Close. Why can't I... Oh. Oh, what on earth is happening? NVIDIA, please. This is not the time. There we go. Oh, my mic... Uh-oh. Okay, okay, things are going back to normal. That's good. Okay, that was stressful. You're always on top, but why can't I do this to my chat box? You're the wrong thing. I want to do it to my chat box. Oh, this is so annoying. Clear all source, transfer back. Window, minimize. Always on top. Bring to front, but you're not doing it to the thing you're supposed to do it to. The thing it's supposed to do it to is not even working. I think the chat overlay disappeared. It did disappear, but that's because it moved off. It moved across my screen. It's not supposed to do that. I don't want the... It's giving me the... I know what's happening. It's being... My right click's being overridden by another... It lets you manage it, which is new, but it's overwriting the ability to hide the screen, which is the problem because we don't want it to do that because, well, yeah. Oh, now I got this hideous text box in the bottom. Oh, and it's disappeared. Okay. Can you minimize it? Well, no. The problem is I can't have any control over it because custom message, history, cleanup. Okay, so now I can do it because it's the taskbar. But the problem is it's bloody hideous. Okay, maybe we have that. Then we make it unclickable. And then we open this, but no, because now you can see, you might be able to see, yeah, you can see it on stream. We now have the you're using the application. Yeah, I'm using the app, but as you can see on stream, right, if you see my mouse here, it's showing this thing here. It's not supposed... I don't want that showing. But it works if it's showing, which is annoying. Let me close it again. Do that. Input full bar. Let's maybe that do something. Perhaps. So you can do this. Except my stupid other thing is prioritizing itself over the chat. There we go. But again, it's just giving me bloody... Breathe. You're not getting annoyed. Don't get frustrated, because it's not going to fix anything. Even though this was literally working earlier today. Literally before stream it worked. I started streaming and it broke. Because why wouldn't it? Because, yeah, stupid thing. Overlapping, load, nope. Block message, noticing none of this is any good to me. Mechanics, text to speech, overlay. Maybe I try it like this. Now I just have a black box. I do not want a black box, because that's hideous. Oh, actually, this is my new one. But if it's transparent, it just doesn't work. Hello, XD, how are you doing? How is Stanley? I'm going crazy, but other than that, good. How about yourself? My overlay is being a pain in the butt. Okay, maybe if I make it 2% transparent, see, we can just have the box. That way the box is just now not working, because why would it work? This is testing patience I am running out of very, very quickly. Okay, maybe this might actually fix it. Emeralds were rich. Oh, diamonds. Oh, hey, welcome. Diamonds and emeralds, yeah. Diamonds the better currency though, let's be honest. Emeralds are quite meh. I can get emeralds very quickly. So we don't really care about emeralds. Diamonds, on the other hand, we do like diamonds. I'm good. Got heartbroken yesterday, but it's fine. Got over it quick. Hey, that's a good thing. Sorry to hear that though, that sucks. That does suck. You love Minecraft? Hey! Can't go on good old Minecraft. I bet it work. Can we finally get it working? It's finally working. Okay, I've got it fixed. It is annoying because I've got to have the view count overlay, which means it does hide it. You got keys for this. Keys for the chat overlay. Hotkeys. Yes, but the hotkeys ain't working. I got hotkeys, but the hotkeys aren't actually working, which is typical. Like, it's supposed to do it, but when I do it with the hotkey, it then... I need to wait for these guys to go to sleep. But when I do the hotkeys, it instantly goes into... what's the word? The hotkeys don't actually do the thing I want it to do. It brings up the entire menu rather than just the one menu I want to be activated. Hello, Andre, welcome. How are you doing? So, yeah, it's kind of doing... It is doing what it's meant to do, but it's not doing what it's also not doing it. Like, seriously, ooh, thank you. I've found a temporary workaround at the moment. It's not great because I think you might be able to see it here on here. It hides the messages, so it's a bit of a pain. Checking in. I have a busy day tomorrow, so bye. No problem. Thanks for stopping by. Hope tomorrow goes well for you. Busy days are always fun. So good luck with that. I hope it goes well. Okay, but either way, we don't need you. We now need to... Oh, and on top of that, I'm also lagging. You know, as if there wasn't enough things trying to wind me up. Grab some glass. Okay, we grabbed some glass. We also maybe grab some more of that stuff. All we need is just to get a villager curing system up top, which will just be a zombie in a boat, because... honestly, anything else can be a bit of a pain. And it's not going to be anything amazing because, well, having it work is more than enough for me. And we're not going to be queuing that many to the point that I don't really think it's worth doing it all up. So villagers go up here. Well, actually, the villagers would actually want to go up. The villagers would actually want to go up in front of it and drop down. Like, right, these corners need to be blocked, right? Oh, no, they are blocked. They're right here. So we want the chamber maybe like here. The zombie can be in a minecart here. The villagers then come. Move this over just by one so it's a little bit nicer. It's a touch good. So put it here. We have the villagers, the zombie there. For the first, okay, one sec. I can't actually see your message. I have to pop up Twitch. Twitch chat because it's hiding. For the first time, Reddit isn't helping. Yeah, that's my issue. Is it's not like it's not completely unknown. It has been used before. The issue is it's very different, and well, it's very indie, I guess the word is, which means not saying that all indie things are terrible, but this one in particular, it's not great to say the least. Ow, why did I do that? Now you can then come through here into this, knocks into that. All right, I'm going down the rabbit hole. Ooh, good luck. Wish you luck. Already on it. And then that goes here and sends the villagers away. Like that. This is a very temporary and meh solution, but it should work. We do need to transport a zombie up here, though, which is going to be a fun in games. I think the best way for that is actually going to be knock a hole in the roof and happy gas a boat up here. Yeah, okay, let's go grab a boat. Come on through. Ow. Okay, yeah, so I happy gassed it because I think that's just going to be the best way of dealing with it. Happy gassed and the leads. Where did I put leads? Did I put them away where they're supposed to be put away? That would have been the smart thing, honestly. So let's double check. Did I put them away where they're meant to be put away? No. So where did I put them? I feel like I just had them. Empty my inventory. Where did I empty my inventory into? Did I put them into my glass storage by mistake? No. How can I just lose something I had a minute ago? Grab those. We do need a minecart. That's going to be handy. Wood. I could have sworn we had some. But I know we had some. There they are. I knew I had them there. Okay, so I also want to go grab a diamond helmet. Just in case. Well, I thought I had a diamond helmet, but apparently not. Okay, so we need to go trade for a diamond helmet so we can give it to the zombie so it doesn't burn up during the day. So it can't burn up during transport. Or while it's night, I do want to just make a tweak to the villager breeder, which can only be done while the villagers are asleep to avoid problems. Okay, so what we need to do here is replace this, and then replace this like that. And we do have one too many villagers now. So what I would like to do is Get into here. Yeah, I can't. There we go. Get out of here. No, we make him go back to sleep, my guy. Go back to sleep. Why are you not going? Why are you not going where you're meant to go? Go back to sleep, will you? There we go. Wake up, thank you. And he's gone back to bed. Seriously, dude, stop going back to bed. You have one job and you're making it awfully painful. Okay. Wake up. Drop. There we go. And like that. Jump out of the hole. And that new one's right, because it should be the opposite of this. Yep, cool. So now you are hooked up and ready to be put into the villager transportation system, which is good. We're not going to power. No, we power. Yeah, we power all these actually. Like this, like this. This one's going to be hooked to a button, and all we need to do now is transport the zombie up here. But first, we need to go down and buy a diamond helmet for the zombie. Just for insurance reasons, that if it turns day, we don't have fried zombie. Because that would not be ideal. That would do the trick. I also need to go grab the happy gas, which he should be flying about somewhere. There he is. Hey, Mr. Happy Gas. And fly down here. These things are slow. That I will say. These things are very slow. And another problem I came across today. All my clips I've been making, there's something wrong with the mod. Whenever I try to export a clip, it just crashes. So that's fun. I was going to figure out why that's happening. But, you know, one problem at a time. That's an off-camera problem for me to deal with. There he is. This will be our new villager. The villager killer. So, take the helmet. There we go. Good Zombo. Get up here, buddy. I'm not giving you a weapon until after I've transported you. As I found out in the past. Did that break? I can't tell. No, I think it's still intact. As I found out in the past, having zombies with axes doing transportation makes them increasingly dangerous and not fun trying to make them move when they can instant kill you or, you know, two-shot you is a very bad day. So we're just going to be very sensible and move him slowly. And now I'm playing on computer. Ooh, nice. Computer's a lot nicer than mobile. It's very nice, that is. Also, I love your profile picture's nice. I like your profile picture. It's cool. Okay, so in theory, here we go. This is gonna hurt. There you go, get out. The boat. We're just gonna run some rails around you. Because in theory, yeah, this is what I mean by I'm lagging. Let me just check my stream here. Okay, it's okay. And we just want to break the boat. Okay, I love the fact that this lag is being like this, because it's making my life that much more difficult. As if it's not being difficult, like as if what I'm doing isn't being problematic enough anyway. When you put that there, otherwise he will pathfind out. So we just want to plop you in there. Oh, that could have been bad if you realized he could have walked on it. Cool. Now, with that being the case, I need to join this. Plop this down here. Plop this down here just so it gets in it. Noise. Ow, please stop hitting me. Now we've got the not so fun job of moving him up and in. We want to go up and in so to not redirect the rails. The rails need to be that way so it doesn't what's the word? It needs to be that way just so we can ensure that it doesn't reorientate the current rails there. Because the benefit of the current one being the way it is, it won't connect up to the villager one. Come on. There we go. With this new system, with him now in, we can plug up the roof, destroy that, and now we have our villager killer, which is good. He will just get any villagers that come down here, which is handy. We will go get him an axe, just so he can be a bit more effective at turning them into zombies. And this means we can start curing them and whatnot. We can bring them through, cure them, and then they can be sent off then to be used for transportation and be moved down here or into their representative chambers. All of these guys need to be moved upstairs. That's going to be a pain, but it's going to be a pain that needs to be done. Because if we go up here, we got 2 floors to fill. We got that floor and the floor below, which I think has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 30, 60 times 60 plus 12, 72 villages. It's actually kind of a lot of villagers. So the idea is place that would be the villager boat. We then push it out like that. Although why it moved, I don't understand. Okay, it's not going to work because this needs to be a solid block. Yeah, cool. Then we just have the villagers here. Maybe do something like this. This would be a very manual thing. It's not going to be super automated. Because this will just allow us to basically separate them. Because we don't want them together. Because what could happen then, if we have them together, is one could turn quicker than the rest, which would mean, well, death. They will end up killing the ones that didn't turn, would kill the ones that had turned, which means we'll be back to square one. So in theory, if I yoink this, I'm gonna have to run back to grab some more of these anyway. But if we put them here, yeah, we can start changing direction. So let me just go down, and then we manually move them down. Probably just drop them through the floor, honestly. It's not the most effective means, but it should do the trick. Also, this is kind of a nice, a needed upgrade. So it's good to finally begin doing it, because it's been needed to be done for quite some time now. Levers. There you go. So this should be quite good. We don't no longer need that or that. We also, do we need these? No. Nope. All that's done. We just need to place these levers. We guess we could take it for a test drive if I grab my golden apples and weakness potions. Although the biggest dependency is testing this. How many villages do we have they're ready. Saying I don't think they despawn. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think turned villagers despawn. No, I don't think they do. Because I had a turned villager and he didn't despawn, and he was a zombie for quite some time. Did I leave my weakness potions over here? I will say issue, I have a very limited supply of gold. You know, I might have all the diamonds I ever need, but gold, not so much. Can I buy gold off you? No. We can trade for gold, but I can't buy it. So that's a pain. Okay, let's go all the way up. And let's give you a ghost. Is it just the one villager here? Yeah, why is there only the one villager? Yeah, you guys aren't breeding. There's 3 of you. Ha. Okay, we need to drop one of these guys through. One of these guys do need to be dropped through. Because if it's 3 of them... Wait, why did they just give it all to this guy? Okay, they're breeding. That's good. Okay. Well, let's go get him turned while we're here, just so he stops receiving bread and stuff. But we need that to be a solid block, and I don't have a solid block. Oh, bug. Okay, let me yoink this. That has to be a solid block for it to actually go. Yeah, okay, baby. The baby hasn't fallen yet, though. Why is the minecart moving? And why is he aggroing me and not the bloody villager? Okay, dude, take that. Okay, now you've done the job. Thank you. Oh, it would help if I actually powered you. Come on, then. Okay, maybe that's a bit too far. Maybe we could actually use powered rails there. Just so we could... Yeah, we'll use power rails, because that will stop the momentum of the strings so they don't come up this far. Or I could just trapdoor it. But saying that, I think trapdooring it would be problematic, because we need to... Actually, no, we can just put them like this. And then that way they can get... Or would it look nicer with everything? I think the other way will actually look nicer. I didn't think of that. Why they are pushing here, I don't understand. Yeah, because the hitbox is fine. That shouldn't be pushing this one. I guess it has too much speed. I'm not sure. Also, this guy isn't dropping, which is concerning. Yeah, bloody villagers, honestly. Oh, I placed a button which go with the water. As much as villagers are super useful, I also do hate them. They're so annoying to work with. Okay, everything that's not important or related to villagers can go from this chest. That's not. All the rest that is kind of villager related, so that's fine. And I'm going to close up this because... Oh, no, I'm not going to close it up because I'm lagging. My goodness. Clean this up. We no longer need this now because the villagers have been moved in. And we've got a new breeder, even if the breeder is being temperamental. Which is typical because it was working perfectly fine in my creative testing world. But not so much my actual in-server for whatever reason. It's really weird. how that be the case sometimes. There you go. That should work. And with these, we'll just put the last couple of rails in. Oh, wrong one. Up here. We just want to put in these to slow them down so they don't do what that guy did. Yeah, they're not pushing down, are they? Why is he not falling through? He should fall through. Or is it because of all of you guys up here that you're blocking him from moving down? Oh, well, that is arguably a bigger problem than my other problem. Maybe this could work. Why are you still having momentum? And why are you targeting me and not the blimming villager in front of you? I don't understand why he's still... Well, now this is fun. Okay, switch it for this. Turn you on. Run into you. There we go. Oh, I've done an oopsie. I didn't... Cool. I need to flip that lever so it doesn't go to the sim guy. There we go. So now we can just do this, and this will just basically transport them all. We need to wait for night, and we need to make a way, block this off, so we can only get 2 villagers up to the beds. Oh, this is going to be demented, but we'll take it. We can keep the kid, and the kid will replace the breeding adult. That way we can simply avoid mishaps. No, not the kid. You're like, why did he shouldn't have fallen through? He should have continued to go. See, like, this is why I'm getting annoyed. Like, the minecart isn't making any sense here. Cool. Well, that works. Not exactly what I was aiming for, but it does work. There we go. You know, get your own chamber. All of you guys are ready for curing. You won't grow up now, though. Because you're zombified, you won't grow up. Which is a bit annoying, but oh well. Is it night? Sounds like it should be. But it's a thunderstorm, so I can't really tell. Oh, welcome. How's it going, Celestial? How's your research going? Night. Yes. Okay, so any luck, I came back and all I heard you say won't grow. Ah, yes. Because my baby villager turned to a zombie, it will no longer grow. Okay, cool. What I want to do now is when it's night, let's just build them a path up to the beds, and they should. So I'm asking for more details on your said issue. When I have my background set to when I have my background set to transparent, so it doesn't, so it's just the messages, it doesn't exactly one's in bed. I just need you to go to bed, bud. When I set it transparent, it, instead of being transparent, it, come on, words, come on, you got this. Okay, my brain went poof. Okay. When I set the background to transparent, it means I just get the message overlay. But the problem is then when I right click to try to bring up the pop-up menu to bring up the options, usually you get, hey, welcome Matt, how you doing? You get the option to make unclickable always on top. But when it's transparent and I right click, it brings up another. I can only right click when there's a message there. And that message then is stuck to be, it has to be, it brings up like the player management basically. It gives me options like ban, timeout, delete message, stuff like that. Instead of simply just just letting me have the option. 1 second, I can't see a message, but I presume it says bye. Bye, I'm going to sleep. Hey, no problem. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good sleep. It's greatly appreciated for stopping by. Thank you. Have a good night. Yeah, this is... I don't get it, because it was literally working. It was working earlier. Okay, so there's another setting you could try off screen. That is, I have fake background, which is supposed to be in settings. Fake background. I don't recall seeing that. I can have a look in a minute. I just don't recall that. Could just be that I don't remember, but I don't recall it. So let me just empty my inventory real quick, and then I'll have a quick old look for fake background. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, let's have a look. Fake background. Overlay for transparency. Translucent page background. Green page background. White page background. Light mode. White page background. Dark mode. Fade out. Mechanics. Debug. Auto hide. Message alignment. Beep and yeah, none of that. Text speech visibility. Color names here. Source. Hide. No, I don't hide anything. Show boundaries only stream events. Hide the alert. First names only. Delete names entirely. Limit message. Only captive donation. Styling. Alignment compact mode. Donation alignment. Yeah, I don't see it there. I know this thing's stuck on my screen. Get off my screen. Thank you. I also can go to Twitch because I can't see a message. Or might to summarize multiple subreddits. Yeah, I can't. Same thing. Well, I'm late. Hey, better late than never. Welcome, Ice. How you doing? Yeah, I don't have that setting here. I just need to be able to disable like the management, but I can't. And like there's so little information. I'm doing well. Just ate some Mexican tacos. Mexican food, no tacos. Oh, no tacos. No, get wrong subreddit. Yeah, no problem though. I still greatly appreciate you trying to help. Okay, so do we now go and do this, or do we just wait and do some redstone? What do you pivot and do something over here? Or do we do some redstone? I guess we could do some more work here. We need to put stairs in. I think we should play craft mine. Yeah, we really should. I like burritos. Ooh, yeah, burritos are nice. Yeah, craft mine is good. Sadly, I don't have craft mine though. I only have the ripoff called Minecraft, so you know, gotta make do what you got after all. Shame though, because craft mine is so good. Oh, and other really good news, and it's gonna be amazing when it comes out. The new update with the campsites and stuff. We're going to be getting concrete and wool stairs. It's going to be so good. We can actually get some really nice colored stairs then. which means all of this down here, I can add red stairs to match with the rest of my base. It's gonna look so good. Finally, I can sit down on Minecraft after 16 years. Yep. You know, after all that time, we're finally able to sit down. Which means we can get a nice orange stairs. We can also get red, but I think orange might actually be better now I'm thinking of it. Do I have any stairs? No, I'm actually running a bit low and tough. No, I don't need to use minecarts for chairs. That is true. And the cushions are going to be a lot easier than minecarts to use. Let's make all these stairs. There we go. I will say, having... Just forget the crafting recipe though. Yeah, I don't actually know the crafting recipes for them. And another thing is we're gonna have to wait. We probably gonna have to wait longer as well, because we're gonna have to wait for the plugins and stuff to update as well before we can update to the correct version, which sucks, but okay, I crafted way more than I needed. Whoops, that was a waste. We'll use them eventually though, so it's fine. Do we want brick stairs or these stairs? Let's grab a stack of those and then we make a stack of these ones. That way we can have maybe outline. Okay, is your overlay on the screen? So as in single monitor? Yes, it is. I have one screen, that's why. Because if I had two screens, I would just have the chat open on that. The issue is I only have one screen. Which means obviously I can't have it open on one screen. Although it might be worth doing. Alright, so I found a bit of things. Ooh, okay. Sounds promising. Get these stairs built. Take transparency, move grey box, open your social stream ninja extension settings, dot under main chat overlay and control dock, expand the overlay, force transparent background, scroll down, expand the bottom dock menu and enable hide menu bar. Crucial, every time you toggle these URL changes. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got it for. Oh, well, for my overlay is literally just taking a screen recording of the chat on my screen. That's fine. Enable mouse. Click interactive if you want to pass through on your desktop single monitor. If you're using overlay directly on your screen via extension, hold control right click the chat window and select control right click. Oh, let me check. Well, it's currently unclickable anyway, so let me... Oh, I just delete Minecraft. Maybe you have two chats, one for Twitch, one for YouTube. Back to transferring stuff to my device. Hey, good, nice. The issue isn't the fact that I have one for each. It's the trying to get it on my screen and the chat box being clickable and not unclickable. And now I can't interact with it. It's not moving at all now. I think it's this one. X, which should now allow us to become clickable. Oh, great. Now I've got a pop. What? Why is it trying to get me to do this? Oh, I'm patient. Yeah. Now I've got something else stuck on my screen and it's not going. Okay. Oh, bugger. Oh, stupid. I got a blooming chat box in the middle of my screen, so I can't actually see anything. Okay, one sec. I don't have something, so I physically can't see it for now. Okay, no problem. I'm good. I might have to reload my chat overlay to minute because it's So I have to reload my... I'm gonna have to reload it because it has a stupid pop-up that I just can't click. And none of the hotkeys to get rid of said thing was working. Oh, this stupid app is beyond awful. Okay, control... Okay, I now know how to do it. I can control click. Okay. Although, actually, thank you. That has helped. I can't see a message right now. But control clicking is working. Overlay. Disable view counter. There we go. Live sources. Get these back opened up. Okay, you helped. Yes, you did. Okay, so you control right click. Control right click is what I was looking for. So that way it bypasses the well, the thing that was coming up instead. So that helped a lot, thank you. I was pulling my hair out at that. I've been, well, both yesterday and today I've been trying to fix that with little success, so that was very helpful, thank you. Saved my hair, yes. You really did. I'm not gonna be bald, no. Which is either a good thing or a bad thing, depending how you look at it. But I like my hair, so it's a good thing. Luckily, I have long hair, so I had lots of hair to save me. How did we all get stuck in the shadow realm? Oh no. That's not a great reward, is it? I don't say thank you, trying to say, yeah, you can't. What a lovely prize. Would Ounce model look bald, I wonder? That's a good question, but it's not a question I want to find out. Oh, we also found out, let me see if we can show you guys, because we also found out my model can be funny. So if I do this, I can smile, which is kind of creepy, honestly. It is not cool looking. I can also do this. I might go funny. Smile. I then dislocate my jaw. I can dislocate my jaw. Why did I get a baby roll on the ad? I have no idea. And I can also look sad and depressed, or I can look shocked. And again, my jaw becomes detached from my head. And then back to normal. Yeah, it's crazy. It very quickly get away. Yes, mission successful. Strat actually looks good. Yeah, I just need to remember to use it. The only issue is a bit of a pain because I've got to do Control Shift to be able to get it to do anything, which is a little bit out of a pain to do like on the thing. I just gotta get used to doing it, I suppose. It looks even creepier on TV. Oh yeah, forget you're watching me on TV. Yeah, I imagine it would. But I will say, like, it's another version than the Anaconda jaw scares you. I'm not surprised. I think that's quite a normal reaction to that, I would imagine. Okay, let's mine out this. Because this is a bit of an eyesore. And also my bloody plugin broke, so I need to be getting this. I wonder where Sky's been. Yeah, that's a good question. I haven't actually seen much of Sky recently. I know he hasn't been on the realm in a while because I think he got a bit burnt out and he lost motivation. I think it was. I might be wrong though because my memory has been wrong before. He lost all his stuff. Yeah, that would explain it. That would definitely explain it. Yes, guys. Yeah, we haven't even seen him in stream that often as well. Obviously, you know, dying and losing your stuff in Minecraft sucks. I have lost my stuff more than I can count. But I always try to get it back. He hasn't been chatting as well. Yeah. which is unlike, yeah, he was, well, at one point he was in like every stream like everyone else, but then that's all right, you know. Real life stuff do take priority after all. What am I looking for? The only place I see him online is Discord. Oh, interesting. I never really check who's online on Discord, honestly. Discord is just there. I occasionally look at it, and that's about it. Yep. This guy's disappeared. Yep, he's not even on Insta as well. I've been sending him some stuff. It's been a few days. Oh. Well, hopefully everything's okay. That's the main thing. I'm starting to notice that mobs are starting... I know the mobs are spawning at spawn, so there's a bunch of sheep at my original castle. Ooh, interesting. I did see him online in Roblox a couple hours ago. That's good to know that he's still... If he's playing Roblox, he's probably still alright, which is good. Just added these in for a bit of texture. We do need these to look decent. I hope. Yeah. I bet he's fine. Now, I bet he is. Ask just in case. Well, yeah, it never hurts to ask. The worst off, he'll just say, yeah, I'm alright. Or the worst off, he'll say, no. But, you know, it's always, it never hurts to ask. Might be what he needs. But then it could just be doing other stuff, you know, being busy. Life do, and have a way of doing that, being busy. Yeah, so I think tomorrow we're going to be doing, I think I'm going to go do some, what's we call it? Oh, my brain went blank. I think tomorrow I'm going to go do some Hollow Knight again. Because the itch to play it has been pulling at me for ages now. So I think tomorrow might be the day I return to the game. I'm going to do my unusual unhingedness, ask he's still alive. Yeah. I wonder why I had 4 flint and steels. That is a good question. That is a random thing to have a lot of. Yay, Hollow Knight. Yeah. Although I'm like backseating is going to be well, first is outright banned. We don't want backseating whatsoever, and anybody who backseats gonna get a bit of a row. If not, just timed out, because honestly, it made me want to pull my hair out last time, and it ruined the fun. So I'm just not gonna put up with it this time. You know, gotta be heavy-handed. I don't like being heavy-handed, but, you know, sometimes it just has to be that way. What exactly is backseating? Okay. Last time that punch pure spoilers. Yeah. Okay. Backseating is telling someone how to play a game, how they should do things, telling you things that's going to happen before they happen. What else? And giving the unwanted opinion, pretty much. So anything that would consider... yeah, anything that kind of just uncool, really. It's... So basically telling people like, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this. Oh, by the way, this is going to happen in this room, and this boss is going to come back to life, and you're going to have a phase 2. And you should do this boss before this boss, because this boss will give you this item which will help you kill this boss. Basically, stuff like that. So, the average degenerate Twitch chat. Well, funny you should say that. It wasn't Twitch, it was YouTube. Twitch was well behaved. YouTube was the problematic one. Twitch chat was very well behaved. Yeah, by the way, there's fish and some other... Really, I am disappointed in you, Ice. Honestly, backseat game. I didn't think you would, of all people, man. You? Ay. You know, you're lucky I don't time you out. That is just, you know, your Minecraft, I can't time you out. So you should count yourself lucky for that. That is really bad. But lucky enough, I've beaten. I've 100%. Well, we've more. Subnautica, we've got to the end of it, more or less. Oh, your Twitch is very well, but I can't say much. Yeah, well, Twitch wasn't the problem. It was very much YouTube, and it was driving me insane. Like, what I will say, like, if I ask, this is where backseating gets a bit, like, fine. If you're actively asking for, like, a bit of help, that's fine. To answer that, that's fine. That's not backseating, because you're literally asking for it. It's just when it's unwanted advice with spoilers and whatnot. Like, if I ask, I'm not then going to time someone out for telling me the answer. But it's just, you know, knowing when it's wanted and welcome rather than being forced down your throat. Because, yeah, it kind of takes the fun away from the game. Okay, that's looking nice. I maybe think do we add in maybe upside down stairs there to get a nicer look, maybe? Add some we also want these stairs. I actually ran out of those stairs. Yeah, it's just a nice balance, you know. It's just not. Oops, I forgot anvils do that. I forgot what am I doing? I placed it in the wrong spot. I forgot anvils fall. That's fun. Okay, put you there. Oh, why did I place back the wrong block? Oh, now I've ripped up my floors. Oh my goodness. What is this sorcery? Sorcery? That is not sorcery. What am I on about? Dude, what am I on about? I don't know. Let me just knock out these. And then we can just put in the stairs. Like these. Come on, drop down. You good? Yeah, I suppose. Brain fog, yeah. A lot of brain fog. I know that's kind of normal. Sometimes my brain goes poof and I cannot think properly. But it's fine. Well, there we go. Like that. Then we just place these guys back in. Have I lost the anvil? There he is. Yeah, anvil. Also, building out anvils. Very expensive. Okay, that is nice. I do like that. That is very nice. Do you want one here as well? A bit to me actually says no. I actually like the random one. Yeah, actually, I like that. Okay. We also want to add in like 3 stacks of iron. Oh, that is a lot more than 3 stacks of iron. It requires what? 9, 18, 27, 30, it's 31 iron per anvil. So, yeah, 31 anvil. So 3 stacks is like, what? Let's say that is maybe 6 anvils. With a bit of spare iron left over. They are not cheap. At all. But I've got an iron farm, so it is cheap. I meant block form. 3 blocks? Well, yeah, 3 blocks plus 4. 3 blocks plus 4. How would that look? I like that. Boop. Like this. Although I am gonna run out of room. Also, I need to go check something IRL because I could have sworn I heard something. And it's either something getting nicked or it's my brother. And if it's getting nicked, I should probably do something. But I'm gonna finish this wall first. You could add redstone lamp for the atmosphere. Maybe. Also, yeah, I haven't forward lighting down here. You have a brother? Yeah, I do. And you want to hear something really shocking? And I mean, this might blow your socks off. I have Doop, 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 doop. I have 4 sisters. That is the crazy bit. Yeah. I'm technically one stepbrother now. Although he's like in his 30s. So I don't really see him. Or 20s, not 30s, I think. There we go. So total 6 siblings. Yep. 1 step though. Oh no, that is my brother. I can hear him. He's so why? He's so loud. Yeah. You know, only 9 o'clock at night. So 7 including step, yeah. You know, a few. Just a few. Just a few. Use your brother shenanigans. Yeah, see, the funny thing is I don't even live with him anymore. Like, I don't live in the same house as them. Is he younger? Yeah, he's younger. I'm the oldest, I am. Well, out of my biological, my... It's basically step brother? Yeah. They are the oldest, but... We often do that. Yeah... I am aware. Him and his friends are very loud. So you're in your biological, I'm guessing you're the youngest. Nope, I am the oldest. I am the oldest of them all. I am the younger brother. Oh, if you're talking to the Celestial, yeah, he is. Oh, nice. Yeah, I actually don't know what he's doing. I can hear the... Well, he had a bike going. Which was interesting because it was missing a carburetor, so I presume he has a new one for it. And if you count the family, I'm the second eldest. Family of 2. Nice. Not the last... Oh, no. Did you lose an animal again? Is your pet okay? We also do need to figure out something for that, but this looks so much nicer already. That is looking amazing. We definitely need light down here. No, this time it's me. Okay, well, I guess that's better than it being your pet. You drive bikes as well, Alf? No, I personally, I don't. I don't like... I'm not a big fan of myself. I don't. My brother does, though. My brother and my sister were both like 2. My brother had like a small dirt bike. Not my thing, personally. I'll cycle, but that's about it. I'm going pearl clutching. That is good. I'm probably going to get one. Ooh, nice. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably get a cruiser. I would imagine that's a good choice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the thing that I do know a lot about them because, well, they know because if I didn't, I would die. Well, that is a good motivator. Well, see what fits in the budget though. Yeah, that is the big thing. The budget. Everything revolves on the budget. I am well aware of that fact when it comes to looking for cars. The budget is the limiting thing. There it is. I knew I had them. Yeah, you probably were expecting to fix them. Yeah. There we go. And maybe 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not where you're supposed to go. There you go. So we have some lights coming down here. Nice. This is looking cool. We can remove those. The oldest is cursed with duties like that. Ah, I see. Yeah, I can definitely see that being a curse. Maybe we do something like this. No, because that just looked out of place then. We keep it like this, I think. Yeah, that's looking decent. So I can speak on from both sides. I'm the true neutral lol. Hey, being neutral's good. Yes, and this will then basically transition into this, which is the dark tunnels underneath the castle. Although I do much prefer this nitty grit. This looks nicer than what we have there. So this is gonna have to basically run down here, and then basically a staircase up to there, because we can't go through there because that is the pathway. Oh, if I show you, that is this pathway over here. That there is this pathway here. If you come down here, this is below the walkway that we were working on. Then it goes into here, which is meant to be dark and dingy, which is before time I used to play Hollow Knight until you two people spoiled almost the whole game. Yeah. You created a trap mechanism? No, I haven't created any traps. Not on here, at least. I've created some before. This is a shulker farm that I've been building. Except, if you look, are they still alive or they've killed themselves again? Oh, there's one. It is a pain. This thing's absolute pain. Make a pitfall directly from that. Yeah, but you see, the one issue with that... it's not going to catch... The biggest person the main person who's going to get stuck in said traps is myself. I'm back. Sorry, I can't sleep. Hey, it's no need to apologize. Welcome back. So we've just built up the staircases here. So it's looking a lot better. We actually need to finish though. We need to replace these bits here with the basalt. This, like the bottom side of just normal basalt, because it's a very nice look. And then I think we might switch over to a creative world, because for the upcoming update, I want to get a dye farm so we can make every single kind of dye. Luckily, at the moment, we can make wood dye. Wait, what am I saying? At the moment, we can make pretty much the only dye. Oh, two dyes. We have red and what is it? Red and come on, brain. Green. Although green dye needs to be smelted, so we technically don't, but we have all the cactus in the world, so it's technically fine. I mean, I have every flower in the game, so we can maybe make it all. Yeah. Well, there's one dye that I won't farm. There's one dye that's a pain to farm, and that is black dye. There's no... Squid farm will probably be the best bet. And really the only real plausible one. I know always Steve never listens to us anyway. Welcome back. I don't have issues sleeping myself. I can pretty much fall asleep most of the time. I do have the occasion where I can't get to sleep, but yeah. I've got 15 squid things as ink sacs. Hey, not bad. Because then it'll give us... I also want to make a wool farm of every colour as well. Basically, so we can be as ready for this new update as possible. But then, again, there's not a massive rush to do it. Because it isn't going to be out for a while. It's 2 AM and I haven't slept in the last 24 hours. And was woken up in HHH. I see. Well, that's not great. Sleeping is a good idea. Hey, welcome over. Ice King's place is different. Yep, we've been making lots of work on it. There's actually the start of the castle on this way, so... We do have the castle on its way. I should actually do more work on the castle, actually. We haven't worked on the castle in a while. We've only really been working on underneath. Which is fine, but I should really get it done. Feel envious about your ability to sleep. Thanks, I guess. I'm glad you like it, Ice King. Because I've been working on this for a while now. But my keyboard is having issues with me. Yeah, I know that pain. Well, not so much keyboard, but what am I can... I've got stick drift on my Oculus controller again. And let me tell you, it is one of the worst. Stick drift is one of the most annoying things you can get on a controller. It sucks. So, like, I am stuck, like, walking, which is a pain. Hello. I'm gonna quickly make some chains like this. Stick drift nightmare. I can't agree more. It honestly is just still grey. Yeah, I'm still grey. I haven't switched back yet. I'm being lazy. I also might make my own skin come next week. Next week's gonna also here's a little spoiler, I guess. Spoiler or like early notice since you guys are here. Next week we're gonna be very short on streams. We're only gonna be live Tuesday. Well, might only be Tuesday. I'll see about streaming Monday as well, just to make up, but it might literally be only a Tuesday, maybe Monday stream because I'm very busy. Possibly Sunday, it just depends when I get back. If it's your base, it's pretty. It is my base, thank you. And also thank you for calling it pretty. I'm glad you like it. I've been building this thing for quite some time now. Also, we got the castle outside that's being built. Which is not your traditional castle. But it's more like a mansion. But it's still very cool. More like castle elements. Although it's very... snow? Thank you? I guess. Let's go. Let me go give you a look. So, if we fly out here, we're gonna get a good view here. Pushing, that's my castle. Also, this is the town down from the castle. But that is the castle. This side I'm really happy with. And this is the most of it. That's gonna, well, obviously the roof. If you come on the front, we have actually done a bit of work on the front. Why is that whenever I get a compliment I receive when I get ads? That is unfortunate. And then here we have the front. The Shadowrun knows it does. See, originally with this base, it was going to be off-centered. This was going... What happened to the villager farm? Oh, it's now in the attic. It's now in the attic of the villager building. This was meant to be asymmetrical, so this side is not meant to be the same as this side. But I think thinking about it now, I think it's going to look so much better if it is symmetrical, so I'm going to have to scrap the idea of it being non-symmetrical. But I think having it symmetrical is just going to look that much better. Also, the roof is going to take some time. Welcome back, Celestial. I think we also want... The roof is going to be a texturing job. Why are half the villages are minecarts? Because what I'm going to do... Let me come down to here. All of the librarians are going to be moved upstairs. The librarians are going to be moved upstairs, and we're just going to replace the... Going to have farmers down here instead, just to keep it a bit more organized, so we keep all the same types in groups. Okay, so please elaborate on my statement about complaints and ads. Honestly, no idea why you get them at the most inconvenient times. I don't really have a... Wonder how long it took to build all this. Hours. It has taken quite a while. This world, I think we worked out, is 7 months old. So this is 7 months of progress. Also, they got my bridge here, but we have the bridge leads to somewhere very cool. This bridge leads to my quarry, let's say. This is where I do most of my mining out. My plan is to build a giant dungeon minigame down here. It's just, yeah. As someone with extremely perfect immaculate timing, yeah, I shouldn't ask. It's a natural. But this is my basically mining zone. Although I have run into an issue with, wasn't there a boxer spawn? Yeah, there's a shortcut boxer spawn. Well, it's one of them up there. The reason why I was trying to get shortcut boxes so I can move all these chests. All of these chests are full of blocks. And I need to remove them so I can build in the... On which bridge? The big one. I need to move all of these into the castle. Because at the moment, I need to clear these out so I can explode the area using TNT machines. But obviously I can't do that with these chests being here. And I've been neglecting moving them because it's not exactly the most interesting thing to do. So I am going to quickly go... I say quickly. I'm going to go AFK for a bit. I'm going to be... Well, a couple... I won't be too long. I want to go investigate some noises. Oh, my cable's caught on my chair again. There we go. I need to go investigate some noises. And I'm also going to make a cup of tea. I'll be back. I shouldn't be too long. But... I'll be back in a bit. I will try to be as quick as I can be. So, BRB. boats look at it. He's trying to use it. We like fixing things. It can't be that many things that control the rounds. Hello, I have returned. Just give me a quick second to get back into streaming attire. Yeah. I just kicked my bed. Ow. You know, it's not recommended, isn't. Oh, my voice. Excuse me. Habba-dabba-dabba-da. Oh, that's not right. Minecraft. One sec. Game capture? Why did they just unrecognize Minecraft? Like, huh? There we go. Save. There you go, I'm back. Is your foot okay? Yes, it's okay. Wait, okay. Wait, wasn't I spawn on which bridge K-wise? Diagonal? It didn't drop anything. Why would you kick your bed? I didn't mean to kick my bed. I was checking on some pajamas and I just pulled the cable out of my... I hate my chair because my chair always grabs my cable and pulls it out. But no, where's that? I'm under my desk. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. I was putting on my pajamas and I slipped and kicked the bed. Not recommended. Again, like concrete, wood is very tough. Not what I recommend hitting. Okay, let's just do this. I also have pajamas. Hey, nice. That is my streaming attire. It is just comfy, so I wear them doing streams. Wait, so this was a no pajama stream? No, it was. It just since I had to go outside, I wanted to go outside to see what my brother was up to. I thought, maybe getting dressed might be a good idea. Because, you know, I'm not that uncivilized. Not, you know, maybe a little bit, but not that much. Also, he's just leaving, so that's why I'm back sooner than I was expecting. He's trying to get the bike working, but it's not. Some might say uncivilized, yes, but they aren't, you know, being comfy. That is pretty good, you know. Being comfy is a hard thing to fight against. But some say too rich to care. Well, as much as I'd love to say too rich to care, I don't care, but I'm definitely not rich as well. I'm also not rich by any stretch of the imagination. As much as I might wish I was, I am most definitely not. But even if I was rich, I'd still be streaming. Because I like streaming. You're mentally rich. That I am, yes. Wait, how did you get over there? Excuse me, good sir. How did Vice spawn? Why did it... Whoa, hold up. You're supposed to drop all the blocks. They're meant to drop all the blocks. That's not all the blocks. You stupid face. Yeah, I got him. That felt bad. It does feel bad, trust me. Oh, yeah, stupid things. No one likes you. Where did he spawn in anyway? Oh, this corner's too dark. Oh yeah, because they have lights there. Okay. The other side does actually have a light here, so let's put you here. That's the only issue of having a well lit up area. As soon as you unlight something for a fraction of the second, mobs are just like, ooh, it's our time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. That's important, so I know where to position these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's lantern, chain, hopper. Now we just do this. Then we got him like that, which should now be the same as that side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, nice. And we also just want one here. 1, 2, 3. Thing that is 1, 2, 3. Lantern, chain, hopper, cauldron. There we go. Removes the need for that. There we go. Excuse me. There we go. Now that's sorted. I'm not sure I want to build that there. I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to keep that. But it is there. We also can't remove that because it is literally just the outside then. Okay. I also think we need to do something with this wall here. As it stands, this wall is too samey, I suppose. Oh, also while I'm here, let's craft up the pillar. No, build the pillar to connect the thingy-majiggies, what the mahoozies. So we need tuff and acacia. Tuff and acacia is a very nice block combination. It just complements each other so nicely. Down here is becoming one of my favorite places on my base. And I don't know if I should be happy or afraid about that, because most of this is just interior that's never, well, okay, never seen the light of day as a lie, because it's literally going to be lived in, so it is going to see the light of day. But it also makes me re-question like the top of my base compared to down here, because down here I love up top. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but I do like the more mix of colors down here, which I think is definitely lacking up the top. We don't have as many colors up the top. Maybe we can introduce some. I do think we're going to have to introduce some colors up top. Just so we can really start getting it looking nicer. And colors, well done. It is a very good way to do that. Ow. My head being inside a block is particularly painful. Who would have guessed? And then let's just knock, or maybe we actually get rid of this guy. What is going on with my voice, man? There we go. Get rid of these guys like this. Pop you in here. Drop you down. And now we should just have our... There we go. That's pretty nice. We also do need to just put in the walls. I don't think we have any... Do we have any pre-built? Nope. And nope. We need these walls. So we just want to pop these into walls. And these into walls. Maybe we even have one of these, like maybe we have a door on one of these. Could look cool. Okay, and let's just place these in. So just scaffolding up like that. Pop it like this. Pop like this. Maybe one like that. And then we just run that to the roof. And there we go. It just adds a bit of texture onto the pillars, and it makes the big difference, I find. Also, while we're here, let's actually do this one. But we are going to have the issue of what do we make the wall out of here? Because obviously now this wall is lacking. It needs something to it. Like, it is very much lacking. Maybe we could... would a tough outline be too much? So, like, we have a tough brick outline, and then we have, like, colors inside it. Like, similar to here. But then I think we used a lot of tough already, and I'm afraid of using too much. Because too much, I think, Anne's going to be gone for a while. Yeah, Anne has stopped by to say she's got her, she's off to a camp to look after kids. 10 to 12 kids, so yeah, 17 days. Yeah, she did say. that's a long time. But that's fine, you know? Real life stuff takes priority. Although I know she's not happy about it from the sounds of it. I don't know if I like that. I wasn't sure when thinking of it, but I'm even less sure of it now. Here could just be another one of those colored pillars. Okay, one block. She did mess with me about it. I see. Now that, I much prefer. That does look nicer. And maybe then we could line it with a staircase. So we get like an indent. By the way, how was the job interview? It went well. Although, sadly, I didn't get the job. I think now it's too subtle. We need a different block. I didn't get the job because I would be relying on public transport. They decided to not hire me. So that sucks. Because, you know, I'd rather it be something I did, but it was simply because I used public transport, which is kind of annoying. Better luck next time. Exactly. But I did get a free plant out of it, so, you know, you can't really complain when I got a free plant. I like the idea, but I also think that we use too much of that. That needs to be replaced. So I think there's only one left we could use, which is, annoyingly, one I'm going to have to craft. These ones. Use these in like this. Like that. Now that, on the other hand, I do like. That's looking good. Then we could do the same for the roof, and then we can mix in a color. Well, it'll probably be orange because, you know, we got plenty of orange, so it would kind of already fit. But maybe this is an opportunity to introduce something else, because obviously we've already used a decent chunk of orange. Doing the same again, although there's nothing wrong with it, inherently there's nothing wrong with reusing the same block palette. Maybe we could do something special here. Although what kind of special, I'm not entirely sure. That is the thing, I'm not entirely sure what we could do special here. But definitely something. Something to make it more unique. And add it as basically so it becomes a feature wall. Would be cool. But then the question will be what? Obviously right here needs finishing because this needs... We need to have the archway built over here. Pop that down. Grab me that. Cool. Yes, I do like that. That is nice. And it does lend this quite nicely. Though orange, I think definitely could work. I also think orange would be too much. Maybe. Maybe the orange itself would be too much. How does just stone look, actually? Not horrific, but it does look out of place. That is the issue. It does look out of place. But I can't use tough. Because if I use tough, this tough here, it will blend into these archways, which we do not want. I guess we could actually use sandstone, but maybe have it in such a way that it has depictions on it. Or maybe a secret language. I mean, what's the enchantment table language? Maybe we use enchantment table language in this. And have it send a message. But then the question would be, what would be the message? Yeah, I also like that. That's just a nice break there. And it does fit with the rest of here. So, yeah, have a message. Let's look at... Oh, you're going to need to learn to write that and learn the letter for each letter, yeah. But luckily, there's this good thing called Google. Minecraft... enchantment language. Enchantment language translator, okay. Okay, the A is that, W. Okay, I can do that. So what we could have, what should the word be? 3 characters? Oh, actually that could work. So let me just, this is just a test. We're not going to build it out of these blocks. They will be replaced. So let me just try. So this would be 1, 1, 2, 3, and then, so we want, and starting from here, we want a doop, 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 doop. So all of these need to be same. So let's say 5. Actually, how many blocks do we have to work with? That's better to figure out. So we got, let's start from here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 divided by 3 would be 12 divided by 3 is 4. So ideally we want 3. They have to be 3 wide, because any narrower, any wider, and they're going to start blending into one. So we'd want something like this, like that, and then an L, like that, with that in the corner, and then this would be and then down one. So maybe something like, what do lodestones do? Okay, if you right click on a lodestone with a compass, the compass then will always point in the direction of that lodestone. Hey, that's pretty cool. Lower that down by 1 block, and that's gonna be cool. Okay, so let's just lower that down by 1. I'll be using lodestones in the minigame, I think. But I need to get moving the items out of there. Oh, that can be useful. Oh, definitely. It can be very useful, especially if it's cheaper crafting recipe now. Oh, and since I don't think you were here for the Pokemon stream, or I might be forgetting, but I am now on to the Legendary 4. I can fight the Legendary people. I'm just I need to level my guys a bit, because certain people are rather weak in my party. But I'm actually finding leveling to be rather difficult due to the limitation of the fact that I'm just going to take... The issue I'm having is that leveling is going to take a long time, because my Pokemon are just... take, well, I see like 4 to 5, well, 2 to 4 hordes per basic level up, and then I need to do that for like 6 Pokemon. No, 4 Pokemon. Or 5, I don't know. But it's a bit mind-numbing. Okay, this might be an issue here. Because that last one doesn't really... Oh, it's off-center. It's going to have to be moved up 1, I think. That way. But now, This one won't match. Maybe we don't move them off center, but we move them up one. This one's going to be hard because it's basically a U like that, but it starts like this. Actually, it's fine because we can just use, for example, it's not the right block, but we could have it so it goes like this. And, well, maybe not like that because you're placed incorrectly. Like that. So then we can go up, it goes down. It's not perfect because ideally we need more room to write it, but not terrible. I guess it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. So if we just maybe move these up and see what they look like squished. Honestly, not too bad. Nice. Okay, I like that. And how we're going to do this, I'm going to go grab these. I also need to empty my inventory. Stuff can actually go into here instead of messing up my before making more mess. They can go to there. You can go on there, and I'm gonna quickly run over here. Chuck the acacia away. There you go. So now let's fly over. I am concerned though. I don't think I have enough. I do not think I have enough resources to do this. I don't think I have enough orange blocks. So terracotta's fine. We did find a mesa, but did I build a portal there? I feel like I would have, but it's been so long that I don't remember. Oh, I wonder if I wrote it in my book of biomes. It would be mighty helpful if I have. There we go. Let's see, how does this look? Honestly, I think they need to be bigger. I think bigger is gonna look better here. Which means moving that down like that. Moving all of you down. Like this. This. Like this. That. Like that. And then let's just go up here and make it bigger at the top end. So, like this. Maybe I should mind this so I can actually get in here and pick up these blocks. Because I don't like wasting. There we go. There we go. And let's plop that there. Plop that there. Mine this. Jump. Oh, not like that. Jump that there. Mine out you guys. Bring up that. Pop that there. Pop you in like that. And we can then, well, we can put the last one in, but it's fine. Oh, that looks so much better. That is so much better. And that is, well, that does have a meaning. It is very fitting for our channel, or for, yeah, for the channel. But I don't think I'll say. You guys can translate it if you want. But I think it's going to be cooler to leave unanswered. Not really related, like, lore-wise, because, yeah, I just picked something I liked. Does it mean subscribe? No. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Each one of these is a letter. This one is going to be hard to translate because it's squashed a lot, but each one symbolizes a letter. It's a 3-letter word. No, subscribe would be a lot to write, and I wouldn't do that. What am I doing again? Oh yeah, orange blocks. Red sand, we do have, so we got some terracotta left and some red sand left. Is that all the red sand we have, though? Is it Nope. Oh, please don't tell me it's all the red sand. No, there's some more here. Okay, that is all the red sand we have, though. Ooh, that's going to be a bit tight. We need to go smelt this. Also, if you do guess it correctly, I will confirm it. I won't just say no. If you guess correctly, I will just let you know. I will legitimately tell you. I don't know. My shade is on. I think my shade is on. Come on. Oh, that's nice. Missant? It's not that. It's not, Good guess, but it's not that. Oh, while I'm here, let's go take down this. In the middle here. This is no longer needed. It was just a demonstration. There you go. We do need to get back and doing some work on this because we have left it a while. Been doing bits on it, and this is kind of the main building, so it'd be good to get it done. Okay. How much longer? 2. Yeah. This is something else. We need a bit of better smelter, because this smelter... Actually, the smelter's fine, honestly, but I'd like something a bit better. Something with automatic fuel would be nice. Come on. Done? I think it's done. There we go. So with this, let's come down here. Oh, this place looks so moody down here. It's amazing. Okay, we want to just mine out, pretty much out this entire line. We just want to mine out this entire line. Like this. And let's put in... This is lagging me a little bit. Let me go shader settings. Open pack settings. Let's just go medium. I am streaming as well, so it's a layer. I do need to save some resources. There we go. There we go. Plop it in like this. I also need to install sodium and stuff like that on my laptop. That way I can boost. That way I can actually boost my performance, because like turns out I'll be able to play on the realm when I'm away, because turns out my little laptop can actually run Minecraft. How on earth it can run Minecraft, I don't know, but it can. So starting off, we just want terracotta for the bottom half, and then we want to switch over to what's it call it further up. So maybe right into some of these we start sprinkling in a smidge of it, just so we can start seeing the transition will show some in it, just, you know, to help sell the transition, because this is a very quick transition, all honesty. Can it stream? No. I haven't tried it. I will be truthful, I haven't tried streaming in it, but highly, highly doubt it has the capability to do it. Because I can barely play... Well, Minecraft works surprisingly well, which is an oddity. Because Minecraft, it can barely play a lot of other games. How it can play Minecraft, I don't know. But streaming is out of the question, sadly. As much as I would have liked it to not be out of the question, sadly it is. Oh, I fell. It doesn't have the capabilities for that. Oh, I shouldn't have locked these two up, should I? Go. There we go. Can it run ping pong? Well, yeah, it can run ping pong. I'd imagine you'll find it hard to find anything that can't play ping pong, though. Do that, and now, using some stairs, luckily we did actually have enough to craft these. We can then put these in like this. Can it run Doom? Haven't tried, so I don't know. But probably, since I know people have gotten Doom to run on absolutely everything from a pregnancy test to... Well, there's not much that it can't run on. Oh, actually, I have a better idea instead of stairs. Let me grab acacia. We might actually find something that can't run Doom. That is very possible. Oh, while I'm here, let me just fill in these gaps. Okay, let me just do this. Now, there's a very specific plant I'm hoping I have. I'm really, really hoping I have glow lichen. I feel like I farmed some at some point in time. So I should be able to do what I want to do. I'll just have to find where I put it. Yes, that's perfect. That works better than the other thing. Nice. Okay, glow lichen, glow lichen, glow lichen. That would be in this chest. Yes, I do. Nice. Let me also grab some bone meal while I'm at it. Let's just grab this. Turn into bone meal. Nice. And then let's go up here. We go into... Okay. I will need my scaffolding. As much as I hate scaffolding, it is also just useful. Yeah, I don't like that. That is not what I wanted it for. That is... I don't know. Is it though? Is it that bad? Let's have a look. How does that look? No. I cannot stand that. Why is... Has made the country load. Take me home. I love that reference. That's such a good reference. To the place. I like Country Road. It's such a good... Got an achievement. That you have. Congratulations. No, I didn't like how that worked. I'd love to light this up. Yeah, also it's not really giving the light I want. How can we light this up while also not taking away... Well, actually, we need... Thank you. Now I have a way home. Hey, no problem. Happy to be of assistance. It's surprisingly useful. It is nice. Did I put them over here? Where did I put my stuff? Those, yes, thank you. And those, thank you. And I also need my lanterns, thank you. Well, I guess it's time for me to go to island hopping. Oop. Ooh, what's your island hopping for? 1, 2, 3, lantern, hopper, this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's one too low. So here, jump, place, plop. See if I can find anything cool on my journeys. Hey, fair. Exploration's always fun. Something like that. And maybe we have one here as well. So 1, 2, 3. Lantern chain, hopper. This. Let me actually remove these torches. These are simply placed while constructing it, so it makes my life easier. Let me press H, check for safety. Yep. That is pretty cool. I do like that. That is cool. Except that's technically incorrect because I've actually blocked up a... There you go. That's now correct. That does have a meaning, so good luck trying to figure it out if you want to. But that's pretty cool. I do like that. Obviously, over here, we're not going to have anything like that. Because, well, there's not exactly room to put that in over here. So let me stick in those. And put you in there. Okay, cool. I need to go back over here and I want to grab this. And this. Which should be what I need to get that done. One sec, what does A look like? No, A wouldn't work there, it's too small. So let me go block, block, boop, 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 boom. Place you like, no. Place you like that because I want to cover up the entrance like that. Same to here and here. Oh, he spawned in. How did you spawn in here? Oh, you must have spawned up there. There is no way in there, so that's fine. Boop, boop, boop and doop. And then we just do the same for the top. Oh yeah, my beacon's currently coming through the floor. Because I needed a beacon here. And the only way to... Well, that was where my original beacon was, so... It's just easier to dig a hole down to it than it was to, Oh! No! Oh, I should really light that up. Okay, let's kill these guys. Okay, let me go grab some torches. That needs lighting up, because that is dangerous. Do I have a bow? I should have a bow. Yes, there he is. I need an arrow, though. Okay, oh, there's my bow. There we go. Okay, let's take out these guys. He should have fallen, so he should be fine. There you go. Let's just light this up. Make sure that doesn't happen again. Note to self, I should be more careful of lighting things up, because that could have been very bad if I hadn't noticed. And went kaboom. Because going kaboom is quite detrimental to one's well-being, let's say. There we go. Self-implosion or exploding is never great. There we go. Then we just knock out all of these blocks. Clean that one. Oop. I destroyed that one, but it didn't really matter because it didn't reveal itself to the inside. Which is the main thing. We got some like secret little things here. We could do something with these little passageways or something. There we go. So now we just need to replicate the pattern. Obviously not the sculpt bit, because obviously the sculpt bit isn't going to be built. Don't have the room for it. So this, we start going here. Then we introduce maybe 1 or 2. Then we start getting to here, which was about the midpoint. So we start introducing more, and then more again, and maybe some by here. It's a lot. Here is completely it's all completely this stuff. But there we switch to that. Oh, well, that's outside. That might be a problem actually. Something like this. Maybe one like there. One here like that. Maybe one there. One like here. Like all these, and then we just do one here. Here, 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 and here. Then we do 1, 2, 3. Maybe one here as we start to transition. Maybe one there, maybe one here, here, and climb up here. Maybe we start, oh no, maybe not that way, but this way, into transitioning into sandstone. There we go. There we are. And now we have our transition from that to that to over here, which, yeah, feels like it should continue, but I feel like here underneath it won't. I don't feel like we should have it continue underneath. Although we should. Do we have any more tuff? We need some more tuff and acacia. Because we need that just to get the quick pillar in. And we are running a bit low on acacia wood. No idea why. It's not like I'm using much of it. Again, safe. Yeah. Always check for spawn spots, because I do not want an incident with a creeper again. I don't any more than I already have, because it sucks. And I would rather not have it suck, because I don't like things going kaboomy. There we go. And this. Boom, 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 boom. Mine all this out. And then we build in this. Like this. There we go. There we go. Next, we just want to pop this in. Like this. There we go. And then all we want to do is place in this. Just like everywhere else. Like that. Cool. Then we get rid of this. So we can place in all this. Although I am afraid that we're not going to have enough to actually finish this. And I'm going to have to travel and get some red sand. Oh yeah, if you find any mesas or anything nice, that would be good to know. Because I don't know if I took note of the last one I was at. So if you find any, the information would be greatly appreciated. Now we start transitioning to the sandstone. So I start putting less and less terracotta in until we are primarily red sandstone, which is arguably, I think, has to be. I'm kind of stuck in snow for now. Good luck finding you. Good luck. I hope you find your way out to the snow. Oh, I had just enough. I had 4 left over. Nice. I really like that. That accent wall is so nice. Yes, it sticks out, but it is just nice. It stands out while also looking nice. You know, it does catch your eye, but it also does fit in. It doesn't look out of place, which is the most important thing. So I think the next bit here is going to be this bit here, which we're going to do on... we can do it from here. Maybe we actually take a step back, because it's always easier than this. Then place this in. Like that. Then we can put this in. Now, I see that, which tells me we have a problem. If we want, we can't go in that much, because we're going to hit whatever that was. We also need more stairs. Let me go grab some more. Yeah, because I've got to be careful. What is there, actually? Oh, that would be the tunnel. Yeah, I know what it is. That's the tunnel, that is. So let me just go over here. Zoop, and place in this, and then this. Then we want it to take a dive down, I think. I guess it's time for me to leave the snowbank. Hey, nice. Yeah, so we do have to work with the fact that this is as pretty much close as we can get there without actually digging into the tunnel. Which, although it's restricting, this is exactly what... This is also exactly how I wanted it to be. I wanted everything to be squished together, because I feel like that's the best way for it. Maybe we could... What block should we use there? What block should we use? Maybe we do these, and then we have the basalt in between it. That could look nice. I just need to empty my inventory again, because it's rather full. Okay. Let's put the red sand away. We no longer need the red sand. Also, there's zombies in my floors here. That's fun. Yeah, I am running dangerously low on acacia wood, which is annoying, but also can't really be helped. Let me just check this stuff out. Okay, maybe... No, it's fine. Grab these. That'll do. Oh, let me go to the villager trading hall and grab some more golden carrots. I should have really closed that door, because if a zombie got it in, my goodness, that is horrifically bad English. If a zombie had gotten in here, that would have been problematic. Ow. The door bit me. Stupid door. Also, I'm loving that. That is so cool. So we go through here. Also, this is nice. The subtle trance, like, it doesn't feel out of place, but it slightly diverts the path, so it sits nicer down here. And it actually sits centered on this pathway. Otherwise, the tunnel will actually be 1 block off. As much as I say I was wanting some wonk, doesn't always look good. Maybe do one like that. Maybe I should remove this. Something like this. Although we might actually have trouble fitting basalt in there. So then right here, we plop in it in, maybe one lower actually. Nice. There we go. Yeah, we also should just lower this down by 1. That way we can get some stairs. Oh, stream's going on kind of late tonight. But I'm actually in the mood. You know, sometimes I find it hard to get in the zone when it gets to building. But this, I don't know why today, but I really feel in the zone with it. I really do. So I'll keep going for a bit. How long? I don't know. Luckily, I don't have to be up too early. But I do actually have family coming over, so I can't be up too late. I've got to be responsible and all that shenanigans. Responsibility is a good thing to have. Being responsible is good. Although, actually, maybe I should knock that down by 1. This bit here, I don't know. Yeah, we literally cannot mine that, because if we mine that, we're hitting the walkway. This, on the other hand, can be lower without any repercussions. Like this. And like this. There we go. We plop this in. That, then we can that. Maybe like this. Found a birch forest. Ooh, nice. Maybe right here. Maybe right here might be worth changing into which way we transition from here to here. That we'll actually leave it from here then. This is where we stop the transition. The question is, how do we do this bit here? Because obviously at the moment, my initial plan of having these blocks here doesn't really work due to the fact that yeah, we got some blocks like here. Oops, I meant to break that. Like right here is this, so we can't really change it too much. That is the problem. There you go. Yeah, so we can't really add much in there. So maybe, yeah, the basalt in here, because at least that one is not too noticeable. Yeah, like that. Like this. There we go. Like that. Maybe like this as well. I'm not entirely sure. In all honesty, I'm not entirely sure. Like this. Like that. Pop these in over here. Pop that over here. That. Like this. From a jungle biome. Ooh, very nice. Finding some nice biomes. A sulfur cave. Oh, that's a very nice find. They are surprisingly rare as well. You gonna dig down to have a look? There we go. The cube just disappeared. Aww. That's annoying. We also need a block right there. Or maybe we don't. Maybe it's better to have it like that. Maybe. That doesn't look horrible. That's the biggest thing. Like, it doesn't look terrible. And that is pretty much how things go. Didn't have a bucket. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, because a bucket is kind of a random item. It's not an exact... Like, a lot of time, a bucket isn't just an item you have on you. Wait, the water gives nausea? Oh, yeah, it does. It's particularly the one with, like, the potent sulfur under it. Gives you nausea. This. And then we want to switch over to basalt. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, I fell off the scaffold. This is why I hate scaffolding. It doesn't even do its job half the time. There we go. Over here. That. Like this. Okay, that's not too bad. We just need to sort out the top. There we go. But here, we can do that later, I think. I think we do actually need... Yeah, we need to come up here, though. Even though unless you just destroyed coming up here. There we go. Lock these in. And maybe we just add in a... tough fence, maybe? Just in between, just... Maybe here we add a some tough walls, maybe just to break it up. Honestly, it's not really noticeable. It's not horribly noticeable. It is somewhat, but not horrifically. Not horrifically noticeable. What if we actually turn it into a center point like that? No, that's again, I keep forgetting I can't get rid of it. Not because it's over here, but because it's literally part of the other side's wall. Let me make some polished just so I can get it in like here. And that way we can do it like that. Now let's just get rid of all the scaffolding here. Down here. Yeah, honestly, not terrible. I feel like we should have some here, though. Oh, ow, that hurt a lot. Ouchie, I nearly died. I should just build up with scaffolding instead of doing it that way. Find another cube, but it's being guarded by a ton of creepers. Oh, careful! We don't want any deaths. It'd be a bit of a travel to get your stuff back. Something like that. Let's see how that works. Ow. There we go. There you go. Actually, I like that. Not worth it. Good call. Now this looks so much more complete. Obviously, we still have these empty rooms there, which are kind of taking away from the completed aesthetic, but it's getting a lot better. Might even be worth doing that on these walls. Actually, no, I don't think so. But anyway, I'm going to call it there for today. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider following and subscribing. If you have done so, thank you very much. And we will be doing Hollow Knight tomorrow. Hopefully, it should go well. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't decided whether I want to carry on from my previous save or to restart. I'm not sure. But I think probably continue, I think. Just because there's a lot of lost progress if we stop. If we restart, and I don't know if I can be bothered. So I think we'll continue and pick up where we left off, which honestly, I'm not entirely sure where that was, because it has been quite some time. So, without further ado, I will see you guys tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Question, how much people do we have on Twitch? Is it worth raiding? No. Okay, goodbye.